That does it 25-12. And Linton HMB is headed on to the semifinals.
Northern Cass 25-16, 9 and 25-10. They punched their ticket to the semis.
They won it all last year. And they're going back to try and defend it this year with a sweep of Thompson. Rises.
And it's in! Jaguars are going to the championship!
The spotlight shines on the top two seeds of the state tournament, Northern Cass and Linton HMB, each a win away from history. It's the Class B state championship on Beck Sports. Hi, everybody. So happy you've been with us the entire state tournament journey. Nick Tice, the Bishop Bryant coach, Mick Tidrow with you. Well, Nick, it has been an exceptional season for both Northern Cass and for Linton HMB. These are the two top-ranked teams entering the state tournament. They haven't disappointed throughout the course of the tournament, and Linton HMB is on a crass course to try and win back-to-back state titles. How do they do it today?
Well, the thing for them that we've seen so strong is their passing. I mean, 2 years in, they haven't dropped a set at state. Their service receive is strong. Their defense is strong. So they're going to have to maintain that level of passing if they want to come out tonight with a win.
Well, passing is the name of the game for Linton HMB. So is defense. Northern Cass has one of those top defenses we've seen throughout the entire state. If they want to win their first state title since 2013, how do they get past the defending champs?
Their biggest thing is they got to take advantage of their height. Linton's going to defend stuff, and they're going to pick up the ball. But if Northern Cass can be strong, put up big blocks at the net, and then put the ball away and finish long volleys, they're going to have a shot at winning.
Well, they're two top teams in the state for a reason. It's number 1 Northern Cass taking on number 2 Linton HMB in the state title game. We're excited to bring it to you here on Beck Sports from the Event Center. It is the Jaguars and the Lions for it all in Beck.
At the heart of every small town are the people that live there and the businesses that serve them. From sporting events to 4-H, Lions clubs to hospital foundations, Bassett Motors has worked for the past 23 years to make sure the heart of its area small towns continues to be the people. With over 15 employees, Bassett Motors prides itself on small town service with personal attention. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Howdy folks, it's a Caroline Cafe. I reckon it's time you're due for a hearty meal. So saddle up for the day with one of our Hey Boston breakfast homemade soups. Fill your grill at a salad bar, sink your teeth into our famous Caroline burger and barbecue ribs. Top it off with spur rattling pie with a calm roll that's sure to put a smile on even the toughest outlaws. Shake the dirt off the boots each night and warm up with the game. Tell them about it, Stacy.
I can't wait to see you at the county line.
Ag producers, North Dakota's electric cooperatives remind you to watch for electric hazards. When operating large equipment, your local electric cooperative recommends using a spotter and maintaining distance of 10 feet from power lines in all directions at all times. And always consider down lines energized. Your local electric cooperative's priority is safety, the safety of their employees and you, their members. Stay safe, stay watchful. This message is brought to you by North Dakota's electric cooperatives.
NISC's culture is great in many different aspects. I like that we all have a sense of wanting to help each other out.
NISC actually means what we say. We've got our shared values, our principles of personal development from integrity to all relationships. We stand by those.
There's an encouraging and friendly atmosphere here that it's just kind of fun to be around.
This is the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show. For all of your insurance needs, contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent or go to fumic.com. Welcome into the Class B Championship Farmers Union Insurance pregame show from Bismarck, North Dakota. The 1-loss Jaguars and the 2-loss Lions here on Beck Sports for the title match. Let's go ahead and take a look around the region here today to see how we got to the state title game. It's been an impressive performance from all of these teams, brought to you in part by West Dakota Chevy Dealers. Discover something strong at your local Chevy dealer. Linton HMB, 2 matches, Nick, 2 sweeps. Northern Cass, a tougher time. They had to go through Kenmare. That one took 5 sets to come back and win to get them here.
Yes, and very impressive for them to finish. They were up 2-1 and ended up dropping that next one, and then in a really tight fifth set. They came out strong and they came out swinging. So both teams have done a nice job getting here. Obviously Linton with 2 sweeps. Very impressive for anyone at the state tournament, but let alone back-to-back nights.
And these two teams, only 3 combined losses throughout the whole entire year. Northern Cass 1 loss, came to Linton HMB. One of the Lions' losses came against the Jaguars. So that leaves us with our Eventide Senior Living Community Keys to the game. Check out eventide.org for more information. This is a huge key for Linton HMB. Back row defense, we've seen it the first 2 matches to help lead them to a sweep in each one.
Right, and one thing we've all talked about throughout this tournament is it just seems like Schumacher doesn't have to move. She stands there and the ball finds her. Hats off to those passers.
And then on the other side for Northern Cass, early points in each set. We've talked about this a lot throughout the course of the state tournament with Linton HMB. It's tough when you don't score early on them, and that can really hurt teams. So how can Northern Cass do that today?
I think staying confident and aggressive early. There's going to be maybe some jitters. It's a championship night. So staying, keeping yourselves calm and in control. Can you put the ball on the floor and get excited and build some momentum?
Well, Northern Cass looking to try and do that against a tough Linton team that does not give up early points at a very high clip. The only time we've seen that in the state tournament was in the first match for the Lions against Lax Burlington, a 7-3 start for the Lakers, and then we saw Linton start to roll in that first match to help them move to the semis, and then of course sweeping Thompson. So that's our Eventide Senior Living Community Keys to the game. Find out more at eventide.org. Well, we could go up and down this roster for both teams and find a bunch of players to talk about in our Pro C player matchup, but let's single in on 2, Nick. We've talked a ton about Shaylee Bosch throughout the course of this state tournament, deservingly so. She posted 14 more kills yesterday.
Yeah, and she's come a long ways. If you got to watch this tournament last year, she did a nice job in the middle, but this year she's putting it away with authority. Her hits have been big, loud swings, so she does a really nice job of finishing the ball.
But you talk about Schumacher, the ball seems to find her defensively. Offensively, it seems like it finds Bosch.
Yes, they feed off of each other really well.
So Bosch just one of 3 players to have at least 300 kills on the year for the Lions. That is an impressive mark. And then for Northern Cass, they're going to lean on somebody that has really helped them throughout the course of this tournament. Josie Jensen, just a sophomore middle hitter, 15 kills yesterday in that 5-setter against Ken Merritt.
Yeah, and she does a really nice job of moving the ball as well. I'm sure she's grown quite a bit throughout the season. Just a sophomore, but bright future ahead for her. I mean, she does a nice job. She's in a championship game, gaining experience and contributing. It's not like she's just a role player. She's a main player.
And she's been dominating at the net. That's one area that Northern Cass has really singled in on. How can we block teams defensively? That's one of our big talking points with the Jaguars. And Jensen's done that almost to perfection. 4 blocks in each of the first 2 matches. That's going to be a big impact today.
Right. While walking in and looking at these teams, I know we just watched 2 Bismarck teams on Class A, and it looks like Northern Cass would fit with them on height.
So it's Northern Cass and Linton HMB in the Class B state title game. We'll step aside, come back with the starting lineups. First serve, moments away from Bismarck.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that people are really going to appreciate.
Welcome to No Apologies, your after-hours oasis of sanity. God, your ego is so tiny and fragile. I'm Rick Becker.
And I'm Lori Hins.
Make no mistake, folks, we lost. Again, we lost the war in Afghanistan. Dynamic. There's nothing wrong with rattling the cages of the old guard.
Your retreat begins at 9 Central on Beck News and online at beck.news.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell. Cancel culture has not only affected myself and my pillow, but millions of you out there. Before all this started, I had already written in my memoir, I dedicate this book to anyone that's looking for hope. Well, right now, we're all looking for hope. I believe that my story is going to bring inspiration and hope to everyone. By the time you're done reading my book, you will believe that with God, all things are possible. To thank you all for your support, I'm offering some of my best prices ever on MyPillow products, including this exclusive bundle. You get my book and these 5 MyPillows. They all have beautiful scenes and verses from the Bible, such as Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. This 6-pack bundle is regularly $219. Now it's just $99.98 and free shipping with your promo code. Go to mypillow.com and use the promo code on your screen or call the 1-800 number below. Thank you and God bless.
Howdy folks, it's a Caroline Cafe. I reckon it's time you're due for a hearty meal. So saddle up for the day with one of our Hay Boston breakfast homemade soups. Fill your grill at our salad bar, sink your teeth into our famous Caroline burger and barbecue ribs. Top it off with spur rattling pie with a calm roll that's sure to put a smile on even the toughest outlaws. Shake the dirt off the boots each night and warm up with the game. Tell them about it, Stacy.
I can't wait to see you at the county line.
Beck TV is known as reliable, exceptional, and exclusive. And now it's also the best of the best. Thank you for making Beck TV the best local television station in our community. Beck not only broadcasts the most live and local sporting events in the region, it's also the largest producer of diverse statewide news, opinion, and entertainment. Not getting what you want from the mainstream media? Not happy with your current cable? Do what everyone else is doing and turn to Beck. Television the way it's supposed to be.
This is the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show. For all of your insurance needs, contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent or go to fumic.com. We're not too far away from first serve at the Class B championship from the Bismarck Event Center. That's Jamie Richter firing up her Linton HMB squad, trying to win back-to-back state titles and be just the second team in the past 10 years to win at least 2 titles in a row. Let's take a look at our Vogel Law Firm starting lineup, where you're more than just a client, you're a trusted partner in your case. It's an incredibly talented starting lineup for Linton. Gracie Schumacher, Callie Haas, Kim Geffro, Tegan Scher, J.C. Richter, Shaylee Bosch, Lacey Bosch, the consistent starters for the Lions. On the opposite side, Richmond, Crockett, Erickson, Jensen, and the 2 Lucases have been fantastic in this state tournament, and Elise Sand in the starting lineup for the Northern Cass Jaguars, just a 1-loss team under the direction of Angie Johnson in her 3rd season. That's our Vogel Law Firm starting lineup. Let's tap into the public address announcer and listen in for the starters on the court.
And for their competitor, the road back to this stage is a long and winding one. They haven't been to the state championship since 2013 when they won. If you're wondering if this game is personal, it is. Last year, their competitor knocked them out of the semifinals and went on to win the championship. This year, they hope to get some vengeance. And why not? They're the Region 1 champions, undefeated all year long. They haven't seen a loss since 2020. History calls them the underdog, but today they are the #1 seed, Northern Cass Jaguars! The North Dakota High School Activities Association and its premier partner, Farmers Union Insurance, and supporting sponsor Vision Zero, believe that all high school activities provide lessons for life, including the lesson of treating everyone with respect and with a pledge of good sportsmanship. This athletic contest is played under the observance of the NDHSAA's behavior expectations by all those in attendance. We hope you enjoy the championship, and please let your good sportsmanship show. Now enough of this. Let's meet tonight's competitors. In alternating order, #1 for the Lions, Paige Hullum, and for the Jaguars, Abby Richmond. And #1, Abby Richmond. For the Lions, #2, Emma Scheck. And for the Jaguars, number 2, Hallie Crockett. For the Lions, number 3, Gracie Schumacher. And for the Jaguars, number 3, Addie Rust. For the Lions, number 4, Callie Harris. And for the Jaguars, number 4, Allie Slinger. For the Lions, number 5, Grace Keeney. And for the Jaguars, number 6, Noelle Erickson. For the Lions, number 6, Grayson Holzer. And for the Jaguars, number 7, Josie Jensen. For the Lions, number 7, Kim Geffro. And for the Jaguars, number 8, Katie Evenson. For the Lions, number 8, Tegan Scher. And for the Jaguars, number 9, Addie Winterquist. For the Lions, number 9, J.C. Richter. And for the Jaguars, number 10, Ellie Lucas. For the Lions, number 10, Emma Weiser. And for the Jaguars, number 12, Emma Lucas. For the Lions, number 11, Shaylee Bosch. And for the Jaguars, number 13, Jocelyn Olsen. For the Lions, number 13, Lacey Bosch. And for the Jaguars, number 15, Elise Sam. And for the Lions, number 15, Kaylee Wettinger. At the helm for the Lions, head coach Jamie Richter, and for the Jaguars, Angie Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set, the characters met. Let's name a champion!
Well, Nick, if you're not fired up after that, I don't know what can get you fired up.
I'm excited. Let's see how this one goes. Two great teams. It's been a great season for both of them. Let's see what happens.
It's the Lions meeting the Jaguars for the 3rd time this year on the biggest stage of these players' career. Lytton HMB was here just 365 days ago. Northern Cass hasn't seen this light in 8 seasons. They're 1-0 in state championships. It's been a while since they've been back. Well, this place is bumping. There we go. The Jaguars are out, the Lions are here. Lytton HMB in the classic maroon and yellow and the white uniforms today for Northern Cass. First serve of the championship game brought to you in part by Degelman Industries. Check out Degelman.com for more information and to find an authorized dealer near you. Degelman Industries, engineered tough. Kim Geffro set to get us underway from the Event Center in the Class B championship game. So happy you're with us. And off we go in the Class B title game in Northern Cass, straight to work through the middle.
Like we said, they got to get early points, and that's one way to do it. Set Jensen in the middle and let her do her job.
Well, Jensen's somebody we circled because we knew she could play a massive impact after 15 kills yesterday in a 5-setter win against Kenmare.
Yep, already off to a great start.
HMB, one of the best teams at responding, and Shaylee Bosch right down the line. This one trickles out.
Just a little bit wide on that swing.
So the Northern Cass Jaguars 36-1 on the season at a Region 1. Angie Johnson, the third-year head coach. Had a tough one in the semifinals, but squeaked past Kenmare in a 5-set thriller. J.C. Richter the tap. Set up on the outside. This one's Emma Lucas. Defended well by Linton. Here comes Richter again. She plants down her first kill, and J.C. Richter off to a good start.
I remember watching these two outsides last night, and I said it, or last year in the championship match, and I said it then. I'm going to say it now. If they don't take away that cross-court shot, they're going to have a tough time.
Richter, one of the best.
Team. Yes.
There's the setup for Shaylee Bosch. She tools the block, and she adds her first kill. So 2 straight points to start off for the Jaguars. Lions come back with their first 2. The Lions 36-2 this season. One of those losses against Northern Cass. They've swept both of their opponents so far in the state tournament and are looking for back-to-back titles. There's Bosch, rolls and hits into the net.
Yeah, a couple of early errors here. They just got to find their rhythm. In terms of passing, though, Schumacher doesn't have to move. She's just waiting for that ball.
Well, Schumacher, one of the best in the state. 1,100 kills in her junior campaign. She sets it up, long run for Tegan Scher. The defense is so smart at adjusting.
Yeah.
Outside is Scher, tools the block, strikes her first kill. So what we've already seen from Linton HMB, 3 points, 3 different killers.
Yeah, so they're getting all their scores on the board early.
All 3 of them have over 300 kills too this year. So these are 3 of the big characters of this one.
And what do you do when there's so many girls who can kill the ball?
That's my question to you, my friend.
Keep them out of system.
I'll try to do it here, but Richter smashes down through the center.
Nice swing by Richter out of the back row. She just got so much finesse. She doesn't even look like she had to swing that hard, but that had some speed on it.
It did. 5-year starter.
Played a couple
last year.
Played a couple different positions. She's been a libero before, but turned into a great hitter.
Knows every part of the floor with no problem.
Yep, very smart player.
So it was a 2-0 start for Northern Cass. And now a 5-1 spurt for Linton HMB. There's the setup. Lacey Bosch readjusts and strikes.
So 4 hitters on the board now, right?
4 out of 6 points.
And different swings.
There's the set for Lucas. Emma Lucas, the team leader in kills. Right through the middle, tap. Schumacher there again. You talk about she doesn't have to move. She's always in the right spot when the ball finds her.
Yep.
And it's tapped down and in.
So Northern Cass gonna have to settle their nerves here a little bit. Nice job by the Linton offense. Again, they're hitting that cross-court shot, and they're so good at it.
One of the best minds in the game teaching it to him, Jamie Richter. State Coach of the Year last season, deservingly so. In the state championship run for the Lions, trying to do that again.
Yep.
And Northern Cass snaps a 7-1 streak.
Yeah, a little bit of breathing room here. They want to get this ball going now. It's still early in the first set, so a lot of volleyball left.
It's Addison Russ, the sophomore setter, back to serve. Set up, Lacey Bosch. That one's off the top of the net. So back-to-back mishaps have given Northern Cass a few points.
Yep. And I look at that big block is going to give them problems. Even if that one was in the tape, it just takes up so much court. So these hitters are going to have to be patient with themselves and find the floor with the ball.
Right into Richter.
That doesn't happen often.
It doesn't, but they still readjust. Tap, there's Callie Haas, so smart on the back row.
Nice read by the libero.
Smash down Lucas, Richter saves. This sets up a nice shot on a roll from Tegan Scher.
These are two of the smartest outsides in the state, and they're on the same team. It's just such a constant having to play defense and adjust to their ability to turn the ball, roll the ball, swing, kill the ball, cross court and line. I mean, they have it all.
And that's what Northern Cass wanted to do on that position, attack and have a out-of-system first touch, but Richter forced it to be in system.
Yes, she does such a great job with ball control.
Falls down, but out of bounds.
So out on the one line judge calls in, one calls out. They each have different lines, so it was in on the back line, but out on that far sideline.
And outside, it's Emma Lucas. Another swing out. How does Northern Cass start to settle in a little bit here, down 5?
This timeout might help them here.
That's right on cue. Angie Johnson, third-year head coach, burns her first here in set 1 of the title game.
Streaming Amazon Prime? Now you can stream your favorite TV channels too. Drop your clunky set-top box and switch to the Epic IPTV app. Available only on the Beck Lightband Internet. Our flexible Epic IPTV comes with all your favorite channels. Not to mention, it has unlimited cloud DVR. Watch all your favorite shows without limitations. Call Beck Communications at 888-475-2361. Grab your Epic IPTV login and start enjoying your epic home entertainment. Only on Beck Lightband Internet.
Beck Lightband Internet is the fastest internet service in North Dakota, outpacing speeds in the largest cities nationwide. Beck Communications planned and built Lightband Internet to bring you a superior, more valuable customer experience. We connect you to family, business, education, and entertainment without restrictions or speed limits. Beck Lightband Internet handles all your digital needs without throttling your connection to the world. Beck Communications, valuable digital connections in rural North Dakota.
Fans showing out today for the Lions and the Jaguars. We've seen a couple of Lions outfits, Jaguar outfits. That's pretty appropriate for today's matchup, of course, at the Class B state title. So glad you're with us. It's a 10-5 start for Linton here in set 1. Make it 11-5.
Wow. You can feel the momentum. They're just ready to play. And Northern Cass settle in like you talked about, relax, and try to take control here.
They have to try and stop Gracie Schumacher on the service line, and they get some help because she stops herself.
Yep. What we need to see out of this Northern Cass team, they can't rely on Linton to make mistakes because they're not going to make 25 in a set and let you win. You're going to have to start earning some points. So Northern Cass needs to find a way to generate some offense here.
Plenty of options to generate that offense. We'll see if they can get it started. They start it on the block. Maybe that's the way they can turn it.
Yep, if they can bother these hitters a little bit, they're going to give their Chubs a chance to win. Nice job. She took away that cross and got hands on it.
That was Elise Sand. We saw her put up 9 blocks yesterday against Kenmare.
Wow, that's a big day.
Close the gap to 4. The set, the pound by Crockett. That's the first time we've called Hallie Crockett's name.
Won't be the last.
They go other side, Lucas.
Nice job to take the setter out of play.
Tegan Scher stopped.
Was in the net.
It's a long discussion, and they give it to the Lions.
Yep. And she was on the way. I mean, I saw the net moving there on the way down. Yep, she was on it.
Outside, there's Crockett.
Nice job by the Linton blockers.
They're doubling up Crockett on that side. It's now Geffro's swing. She pummels one for her first.
Nice job by Geffro. You know, she's had an interesting story of getting back to being on the court with 2 ACL tears. I know she has a special bond with Coach Richter, and they've worked really hard to help her become the player she is. Look at that swing.
Yeah, that's an incredible swing, and she, before this year started, hadn't played competitive volleyball really until 7th grade. So just a crazy story for her to come back and be one of the team's leaders. And Northern Cass goes right in between her and Bosch up front.
A nice job to make that play happen. Good read by the setter to drop that 1 inch. Caught the whole defense not ready for that. So both teams settling in here a little bit.
It does seem like everything is calmed.
Yep.
Environment was jolted, and there is an error on Abby Richmond.
A little bit of a long pause might have contributed to that service error.
Ever reliable four-year starter Callie Haas on the service line. Through the middle, Jensen swings, dug out by Schumacher.
They're so calm when they defend.
They can all dig, they can all set, they can all swing, they can all block.
Yes, yes, blocks coming left, right, and center.
Richter and Bosch up front. There's Crockett. Oh my goodness! Set back with authority.
Okay, so I thought we'd be saying Northern Cass on a lot of blocks, but this Linton front line isn't even letting their defense have a chance at it.
Shaylee Bosch and Kim Geffro have added a completely new dimension to this defense for Linton. They were exceptional last year, but this year that has taken another level.
Yes, they've grown so much. And what do you do when you're the state champs? What do you do with the rest of the state when you're state champs? Just get better.
All right, that's a retool, not a rebuild.
Yes.
That was a big point for the Jaguars.
Yep, much needed swing there.
They send the junior setter Noelle Erickson back. Last game had a couple of aces against Kenmare.
You're not going to find many on this Linton squad.
You will not.
Great dig, way to read that. She was in a really good position for that swing.
Bosch had the first swing, Geffro has the second, she doesn't miss.
Wow, she's explosive on the right side. That is a huge swing for Geffro.
Northern Cass had one timeout to use. Angie Johnson uses it, down 8 in the Class B state title match.
This game on the Beck Sports Network is presented by the following: Farmers Union Insurance, Dakota Community Bank and Trust, Bell Bank, West Dakota Chevy Dealers, BASF, we create chemistry, Women's Way, Beck Communications Cooperative.
Well, Kim Geffro's journey back onto the court has been a long one, but the patience has paid off. She's helped leading her Linton HMB Lions in the state championship game.
Yes, a couple kills here, and I'm just watching going, oh my gosh, she's on the right side. What does that say about the rest of your hitters when your right side can get up and just bury the ball?
We see the left all the time with Richter and Scher, but then you put Geffro on the right, the Bosch is in the middle.
Yeah, this is just always weapons for them. And when your setter doesn't have to move, she can use them all.
She doesn't move there again, and J.C. Richter moves toward the Northern Cass side and delivers. Perfect match herbicide replay. You're right, Schumacher didn't even move.
She doesn't even move.
It's Crockett on the service line.
Slide from the outside hitter. You don't see that very often.
Now they got a Lucas here.
And they're going to need her to start producing some kills for this team.
A stop by Richmond, but she pops it out.
Nice job by Bosch. Tight set, made a good adjustment, directed it away from the block, and got rewarded.
Knuckleball serve from Richter works to perfection.
So experience seeming to be the favor in this first set. Obviously Linton's been here. They've proven that all tournament long, and they showed up ready to start this match.
And Northern Cass is battle tested from yesterday's 5-setter.
Yes, yes.
There's Lucas, but Richter stuffs. And Scher pummels one out.
Doesn't happen very often.
See dig after dig from J.C. Richter.
Yep, and you're going to see that a lot by this team. And they're familiar with each other, so you know these girls are going to read each other a little bit.
Share the roll shot. Leading the way with 4 kills.
And they have a lot of kills on this squad. So they've been moving the ball really well. They have a lot of different options. And so it's almost hard to distinguish which hitter is going to be the one that leads them, because any of them on any night could do it.
Well, they have 11 kills total by 5 different players in this first set. Lucas.
Nice job to move it around.
Northern Cass in control, but it's smacked out by Elise Sand.
Set was just a little bit low for her. They ran a nice tempoed one there. Just a little bit low, and she didn't quite get a chance to bring it down.
Oh my goodness, Grace Keeney.
They're gonna need her to swing here. She's gonna have to go aggressive and see what she can do.
Cher, off the double block. Richter through the center, once again beats Erickson.
Great job to attack the corner. They know they're trained to attack setters, so she's taking that ball to the corner. Nice job.
How about that stop from Grace Keeney off the bench?
Yeah, coming in to serve and keeping the ball alive.
Wouldn't know she comes off the bench. No. And Lucas into the net, so already set point here in number 1. Lynn HMB has not lost a set here at the state tournament. Swept DLB, swept Thompson. 1 point away from starting the state tournament 7-0. And there it is. Jamie Richter and company are 2 sets away from back-to-back champions here from Bismarck.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Welcome to No Apologies, your after-hours oasis of sanity. God, your ego is so tiny and fragile. I'm Rick Becker.
And I'm Lori Hins.
Make no mistake, folks, we lost. Again, we lost the war in Afghanistan. Dynamic. There's nothing wrong with rattling the cages of the old guard.
Your retreat begins at 9 Central on Beck News and online at beck.news.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell. Cancel culture has not only affected myself and my pillow, but millions of you out there. Before all this started, I had already written in my memoir, I dedicate this book to anyone that's looking for hope. Well, right now, we're all looking for hope. I believe that my story is going to bring inspiration and hope to everyone. By the time you're done reading my book, you will believe that with God, all things are possible. To thank you all for your support, I'm offering some of my best prices ever on MyPillow products, including this exclusive bundle. You get my book and these 5 MyPillows. They all have beautiful scenes and verses from the Bible, such as Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. This 6-pack bundle is regularly $219. Now it's just $99.98 and free shipping with your promo code. Go to mypillow.com and use the promo code on your screen or call the 1-800 number below. Thank you and God bless.
Howdy, folks. It's a Caroline Cafe. I reckon it's time you're due for a hearty meal. So saddle up for the day with one of our Hey Bossin' breakfast homemade soups. Fill your grill at a salad bar. Sink your teeth into our famous Caroline burger and barbecue ribs. Top it off with spoon rattling pie with a comb roll that's sure to put a smile on even the toughest outlaws. Shake the dirt off the boots each night and warm up with the game. Tell them about it, Stacy.
I can't wait to see you at the county line.
Beck TV is known as reliable, exceptional, and exclusive. And now it's also the best of the best. Thank you for making Beck TV the best local television station in our community. Beck not only broadcasts the most live and local sporting events in the region, it's also the largest producer of diverse statewide news, opinion, and entertainment. Not getting what you want from the mainstream media? Not happy with your current cable? Do what everyone else is doing and turn to Beck. Television the way it's supposed to be.
We've seen an array of weapons from Lytton HMB early on, Nick. 5 different players have posted kills for the Lions front line.
Right, that's just so much depth for them. They can go anywhere with the ball. They can score in so many different ways. Such a dynamic offense that they can run with all these different hitters.
They're excited about it.
Yes. So coming into this, Northern Cass, they lost a big set yesterday in the 4th, and they came back to win the match. So if they just settle and relax, there's nothing. They're not out of this. The best part about volleyball we talk about is it resets at 0-0. So have a short memory. You're in a state championship. Relax and play.
It's a battle-tested Northern Cass team as Richter right back to work, picks up her 5th kill, a match best so far. They did beat Lytton once. They know how to adjust against the Lions, but how do they do it in this championship match?
Well, I think it's going to start with passing. We haven't seen much offense out of them. They really kind of didn't get into their rhythm, and that's part of it. Linton is a great serving team. I think every team that has played them would agree with that. But Northern Cass is a good team too. Settle in, get a ball to your setter, let her run your offense, and let your hitters go to work.
Well, something that you mentioned that's super important, as Lucas taps one over, only 3 kills for Northern Cass in the first set.
Yeah. Yeah, they relied a lot on Linton's errors. Well, you're not going to win a game waiting for them to make a mistake. They're in a state title for a reason.
Excellent block there from Josie Jensen. Not her big performance. That's her first block after posting 4 yesterday in the 5-set win against Kenmare.
Struggling again. They just got to get it in system here. Get something in system.
Long pass over to Richter, makes the best of it. There's the set outside to Lucas, running start, but always the right spot for Lytton's defense to set up the offense.
But she's starting to swing. The ball will find the floor. Gravity will work for you. We talked about that too.
We did. And that's the big part of Northern Cass. They just have to stay within their offense.
Yep. Keep swinging. There you go.
And there it drops. Josie Jensen starting to be involved, the block and a kill for her first points of the set.
And that's what they need. They need her to step up in a lot of big ways, and she's starting to do that.
Shimaka the set for Bosch. She's been excellent this state tournament.
Wow, good save.
Set for Lucas, taps down over the block, and maybe that's the way you beat Lytton's defense right now.
Yep, it seems like it's working. However, they're going to make some adjusts to tipping. I want to see swings. I want to see what Northern Cass can do because I know they can put it away with authority.
The coach speaks, wants to see the swings.
Yep, I want to see swings. I also want to know, in practice, does she just glue Schumacher's shoes to the floor and say, if they don't pass it to you, they don't get it back?
I think that might actually be the case.
It's got to be.
We need to confirm that after the match.
Yes, we will ask.
And she set that one up for J.C. Richter in her 6th kill. Swings are starting to happen, though, for Northern Cass. Lucas a little bit off, but
they're swinging. They're swinging at the ball, and that's just it. You got nothing to lose. You're going to have to take some risks and make some big swings to make plays here.
Serve was nasty, but dug out by Richmond.
A little bit of mistimed ball there, maybe.
Almost got away with it. Bosch rolls. There's the set. Emma Lucas pops one down. That's important. That's her first kill. For her to have that ball get down on the floor is huge.
Yep, she's got to feel that she's going to be successful if she keeps putting the ball down. Nice job to keep this in play. Really nice defensive play by Northern Cass.
3-year varsity starter Emma Lucas, one of the calming senses on this team. And Shaylee Bosch had nothing calm about that swing.
Nice job, connection by Schumacher and Bosch to put that ball away. Just a quick back set to her, knew where she was going to be. She followed her in as a hitter and got a kill.
How fast she whipped it, and then the release and pull back on that swing.
When you're in middle and a ball's tight, you got to keep off the net. So she does a nice job to pop her hand back.
Lucas does the exact same thing, but look at this defense.
That ball was never above their chins.
Lucas smashes with authority, and it drops home.
Yep. She's going to find her rhythm here a little bit in this one, get used to the floor and the speed in the state tournament. As she settles in, she's going to make some big plays down the stretch. And she's moving it around nicely, too. That one she took down the line, so nice job.
Last set, 10-5 lead for Linton HMB after the first 15 points. See if Northern Cass can keep Linton HMB at bay, and this is a good sign, staying patient defensively. They take a lead.
Yep, and this is their first lead, if I'm correct. Maybe in the first set there was a point here, but first lead early in the set. They're staying calm, and it's helping them to start this one.
Set for Cher. Defense slides to perfection. Excellent job by Slinger.
Nice job by Lucas to save that. That ball was going out past the antenna, and she did a nice job.
She's been more involved in the second set, a huge sign.
Yep. Had to look, I had to confirm that they gave her that. The refs didn't really signal, I didn't see a hand.
The set, and that is a violation.
You know, we've seen plays where they're allowed to do that, but if you look at this one closely, it sticks on her hand just a little bit too long. Took it from shoulder height above, so I think that's why they made the call. It was just a little bit too long in her hands.
You're right, they have been a little bit lenient with that, letting them play in the state tournament.
Yep. Oh, and it's a call you can let go. If it's a clean off your one hand, you can let that go.
Sure, not able to get away with it there.
Not a lot of room. Nice job to bring that one back in.
Set for Gefro, rejected at the net. This is the classic Northern Cass front line we're used to seeing as Sand pounds it down.
Nice job at the net to make their presence known, bother them, get a free ball, and put it away.
The first-year starter has improved every single week for Northern Cass, according to Angie Johnson, and she has performed extremely well at the state tournament. 13 kills and 10 blocks. There's Gefro, launches one out.
So a couple hitting errors for Linton in this one. That's a little bit rare. The coach wants a timeout.
Yep, Jamie Richter has seen enough. It's a 9-6 lead, a bounce back potential here for Northern Cass in the state championship game.
Already streaming Amazon Prime? Now you can stream your favorite TV channels too. Drop your clunky set-top box and switch to the Epic IPTV app. Available only on the Beck Lightband Internet. Our flexible Epic IPTV comes with all your favorite channels. Not to mention, it has unlimited cloud DVR. Watch all your favorite shows without limitations. Call Beck Communications at 888-475-2361. Grab your Epic IPTV login and start enjoying your epic home entertainment. Only on Beck Lightband Internet.
Beck Lightband Internet is the fastest internet service in North Dakota, outpacing speeds in the largest cities nationwide. Beck Communications planned and built Lightband Internet to bring you a superior, more valuable customer experience. We connect you to family, business, education, and entertainment without restrictions or speed limits. Beck Lightband Internet handles all your digital needs without throttling your connection to the world. Beck Communications, valuable digital connections in rural North Dakota.
Well, Northern Cass starting to come alive on the front line, blocking and attacking.
Yes, and so their offense has started to generate some success. Lucas got a couple of kills, and the players starting to come alive now.
I want to see you dance like that.
I don't have those moves.
I disagree.
He's got me beat.
I've seen you dance on the Bishop Ryan sidelines before, right?
I hope it's not on film.
Then HMB going back to work, down by 3, and they pick up the first point after the Jamie Richter timeout here in the state championship.
Not a bad play here, just a little bit wide on that ball.
Northern Cass has spoke about we can't let opposing teams go on runs, especially teams like Linton. That's a great way to respond and not allow that.
Yep, not allow the run there. Nice job. Their hitters are starting to find the floor. And so I think, obviously, we've seen Linton make some great saves, but eventually gravity's going to work for you, so keep swinging, keep being aggressive.
And the adjustment's been a complete 180. Northern Cass seems absolutely comfortable now.
Yes, yep, they've come alive here. They feel confident. They've got a little bit of a lead, so they feel like they can compete in this one.
Richter pounds one off the top. And this one is hit too hard by Austin. Linton HMB trying to win back-to-back titles. Be the second team to do that in the last 10 years. Lemoore Litchfield Marion won 3 straight titles, 15, 16, and 17 seasons. Also be just the 6th team to ever win back-to-back titles in the Class B ranks.
Well, it's hard enough to win 3 games at regionals, let alone 3 at state, and then you put 6 straight at state on top of that. That's tough to do.
That is tough. And what's tough is stopping that front line when Jensen's on a roll, her 3rd kill.
Nice job, nice swing. She turns that right off the block, and when you're her height, you can see a lot of things up there.
6'3", tallest player on the court today.
Yeah.
Just a sophomore.
Wonder what they put in their water.
Both teams' water. Linton's won how many games? 60 in the last 2 years, only 2 losses. Jaguars 36-1 this year, 6'3" players.
Yeah, their whole front line. One of our basketball coaches said that's taller than your lineup, coach. Our boys basketball coach.
It's a violation, and it gives Linton a point. But look at this dig once again. Hass on the back row has been great.
Really nice job to keep that ball alive.
Jensen with finesse.
Like I said, when you're that high in the air, you can see a lot. You watch her eyes. She saw the spot open. She didn't show it. She didn't give it away. She just turns right at the last second and puts it down.
And she's been more involved in this second set. She's touching in almost every other possession.
Yep, and it's going to make the Linton players have to move and defend different spots. But they're getting in system. They can run multiple hitters now.
She'll be one of them the rest of the way. Richter rolls.
You know, I don't know if we've talked about how high Richter can jump. She's not the tallest hitter here, but you wouldn't know that based on how high she's contacting this ball.
Now, she is one of the highest jumpers in Class B.
Well, and she was originally trained as a libero, and for obvious reasons when you watch her pass, but she's become a really nice hitter for this team.
Lucas. Tegan Scher lights one up. Excellent job by Jensen.
And the setter, to know that her outside was out of that play, made a great choice to move it back.
There's Bosch, cross court, straight to the face of Richmond.
Nice shot by Bosch. Richmond's in the right position here, so I mean it's a hard hit to handle.
Inching closer to taking the lead back are the Lions. Lucas unable to get it over. We're tied at 12. Angie Johnson not pleased. She wants a timeout. Northern Cass at a 3-point lead. That is quickly evaporated in the championship game.
NISC's culture is great in many different aspects. I like that we all have a sense of wanting to help each other out.
NISC actually means what we say. We've got our shared values, our principles of personal development from integrity to all relationships. We stand by those.
There's an encouraging and friendly atmosphere here that it's just kind of fun to be around.
Well, it was a slower start for Northern Cass, but the middle has started to dominate. Josie Jensen, 4 kills and 1 block up front. She has been a highlight reel in the second set.
Yeah, she's doing a really nice job, and they're going to need to keep going to her. She's finding the floor. She's moving it around. She's creating opportunities for you to score, so they're going to need to keep going to her if they want to be successful.
Now, Jamie Richter's trying to put together a plan. She picked up her 500th career win yesterday in the semifinals for Linton HMB.
Wow.
Big mark for the head coach. She has to come up with a plan to try and stop Jensen in the middle.
Yeah.
One way to do that, put number 11, Shaylee Bosch, across from her. And now Bosch attacks Jensen, but it's out.
A little bit wide. I wonder if they were looking for a touch call, but I think Bosch is saying, nope, that was on me, that was out. Really hard hit, though. If she's in the middle of the court, that's a hard swing.
That is a hard swing. Set by Schumacher. Here comes Scher. Roll shot. Yes, count it.
You know, one key to stopping her, if you can even dream of stopping her, is to watch her hand and see if you can adjust. She shows a little bit that she's going to roll, but I don't know. We have a different angle than those girls do.
True.
She's very hard to read, very difficult to handle.
Well, yesterday we were talking about her shoulders and how well she disguises with her shoulders, and now with the hand, it's even more important to try and figure out how to contain her.
She's very late at showing what she's going to do, which means you got to be ready for everything.
Smacked by Lucas. It's out. Litton's back in front.
So a little bit of scramble on the Northern Cass side and sent that ball long.
This is where the Jaguars cannot afford to falter.
No, and they're not out of it. It's a back and forth match. You're playing a good team. Still be patient and swing. Let's see some swings here.
They're swinging there, tapped by Sand, and it drops home. My goodness.
I think my message would be, ladies, we got to hit the ball. We're in a state title. The name of the game is put the ball on the floor. We got to see some swings.
And Schumacher just a poke. 34 kills for the setter Schumacher, and now an ace on the back line.
And you're starting to feel that first set momentum here. Maybe a couple changes on the Northern Cass side, but you can feel that momentum shift here.
Both teams just one timeout, so they have to be careful the rest of the second set.
It's tough. You get the media timeout if you can make it that long.
Oh, what a pancake.
She's calling it down. She's calling it down.
And she did. Good call.
Yep, I think that sounded like it hit.
Couldn't tell if that was the ball or her hand as we get a look at it from home.
Yep, I think that was the ball.
Yeah. Cher lights one up, converts on her 6th kill. She's tied with Richter for the most tonight.
And we're going to see a lot of points on the outside by these two. Very commanding on the court.
They've been 5-year starters, Richter and Cher.
Yeah.
They have chemistry.
Yep, know what they're doing out there. They don't get in each other's way very often.
No, you're right. There's never any miscommunication with them.
Yep.
They set for Geffro. Oh, miscommunication.
Well, once in a while, maybe there is.
But Richmond takes advantage, found the space.
Yep. Keeping this one close, still have a chance. They're still in it.
There's Lacey Bosch, Lacey Bosch knocks down her 2nd kill.
And she also opens up their offense. She's become a scoring threat for them as well.
Timeout for Northern Cass. They're out of them, trailing by 3 in set 2.
The two best ways to bond are with fishing and food. That's why Our Place by the Bay is here to help you with both. With a great selection of tackle and live bait, we're sure to make your day on Beaver Bay an enjoyable one. After you've finished on the water, make sure to stop by the restaurant for the best food you can find. With prime rib nights every Saturday, we're sure to make your mouth water. Our Place by the Bay, right off the river in Linton, North Dakota. Make Our Place by the Bay your place by the Bay.
Well, the defense for Linton HMB has helped turn into offense. Sometimes it's the simple touch that gets the job done.
Yeah, and then some big swings too.
There's Lacey Bosch on that last swing. The Jaguars stunned. Can't even move.
Frozen.
Frozen in his tracks. Tonight's championship match brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Dakota Community Bank, Women's Way, Bell Bank, BASF, We Create Chemistry, and Beck.
Nice dig to keep that one alive.
Adjustments out of timeouts pivotal in the state championship.
Yep, both teams doing a great job out of their timeouts.
This time Northern Cass claims the first point after the timeout. Schumacher to Bosch, right through Jensen.
It's a hard swing. Both these middles so effective at putting the ball away, and that's what, her 3rd kill?
That is number 3 for Lacey Bosch.
And you know, the fun part about this team, they all get excited for each other. I think there's players who it would be hard to be the 3rd, 4th, 5th best hitter on a team like this, knowing you could maybe be someone else's number 1 or 2 hitter, but they don't care. They just love being here. They love playing together, and you can see it in all of them, and they just celebrate together. Look at, nice dig though.
They were about to celebrate after
Yes,
that.
they were starting their celebrations.
And they do that.
They come together. They don't care who scores, we score. And that's what brings you this far. I mean, they just love playing together. They work hard. Look at their faces, the celebration. They come together every point.
Well, they know what's at stake, a second straight state title game. That doesn't happen often. 5 teams in 6 separate seasons have done it. Thompson, the only team to do it twice. As Richter plants one down just inside, sneaks one home for 8th kill and match best.
And you're seeing all of these different hitters come alive for them. So passing is going to be the difference here. Northern Cass, settle in, get the ball to your setter here.
First touch equally as important.
Yep, nice job. Try to set that one up to your hitters if possible.
Back set. Bosch readjusts. Jensen all over the place defensively. Excellent job by the sophomore.
Both sides of this court, you feel how much these girls are moving. There's just so much movement around.
There's Crockett's first kill.
Nice swing. That was a hard hit.
Threw Linton's defense off.
Yeah, I mean, it's in their platform, but what do you do when a ball comes that fast?
Well, Coach Johnson says Crockett's a fireball. She knows how to swing hard, but she brings such a competitiveness juice that they love on the floor. We'll see if she can get going.
Defro having a nice game. Really, she hits hard. These girls swing hard. That's what gets you here. Hard swings, strong attacks, be aggressive. Take a few risks now and then. Nice reaction.
Wow, Erickson saves it.
Alive.
Schumacher, Richter tools it, but stopped again by Lucas. Now Bosch with a second chance.
Wow, look at these defenses move.
Erickson is incredible. Again, Erickson the touch.
Yep. As good as her defense is, it takes them out of system when she has to pass.
Then Shaylee Bosch ends the long rally.
Nice volley by both sides. Look at the defense. These girls are on the floor, picking it up, reading and reacting to each other. Nice. Look at that, ball's almost down and they keep it alive.
Yeah, that's championship level defense there from Erickson. And now Crockett.
Wow.
Spins one down.
She is a hard hitter. They're going to want to utilize that as much as they can. Look at this swing.
She's 5 kills away from 300, second most on the Northern Cass team. Send her back to serve where she has a team best 55 aces. Bosch rears back, fires down, it's out.
She's done that a couple times here tonight. She's just a little bit wide. She takes shoulders and thumb. So thumb down to the right, shoulders to the right, and it just sails a little bit wide. If she would pick one or the other, that ball's probably not going to be quite as wide and can convert to a point.
Oh, excellent decision-making from Litton's back line.
Yep, and they're all talking, communicating. Even the bench is saying, out, 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 out.
It's one of the most active benches out there.
Yep. Well, they've seen what it takes to get here, and they want to be a part of the legacy.
Set point, chance for Linton to take a 2-0 lead in the state championship game.
Nice dig.
Tegan Scher trying to end it. Set, Lucas off balance. Ooh, this could be a big spot. Jensen taps, converts.
Yep, she's able to find the floor. Nice job to see it.
The second set far from over. Northern Cass knows how to make a run.
Yep, she just puts it right over the block.
5 kills for Jensen, a team best tonight. Big part of the success of the team this season. Schumacher, wow. Erickson again.
She showed up to play.
Outside for Scher. Jaguars readjust. Sets it up for Tegan Scher.
Nice block.
Erickson, perfect placement. Lucas. Count it.
Handle.
That is what Northern Cass's offense is capable of. That's perfect execution.
And you got to think on a lot of teams, this ball is down, and so you got to remember who you're playing. They might get hands on it. You can't let it frustrate you. You got the kill. Keep swinging hard at them. That's what I want to see. If they want to come back, hard swings and big blocks.
Here we go. Northern Cass rearing a comeback. Jamie Richter sniffs it. She takes a timeout. Bosch rejected up front by Sand. Her second rejection tonight.
At the heart of every small town are the people that live there and the businesses that serve them. From sporting events to 4-H, Lions clubs to hospital foundations, Bissett Motors has worked for the past 23 years to make sure the heart of its area small towns continues to be the people. With over 15 employees, Bissett Motors prides itself on small town service with personal attention. Bissett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Once a 5-point lead for Linton HMB is down to 2 here in set 2. It is set point, but Northern Cass has found a flow.
Yeah, they made a late push here. There's been times where we've seen them settle and play, and so if they maintain that, they're not in a bad spot.
Well, Jamie Richter trying to make some adjustments. Slinger on the service line, the senior specialist. There's Bosch, the tap.
Yep.
Hands have been there defensively.
Yep. A little bit out of system here.
Schumacher doesn't move, sets up Cher, and there's a big decision, and they say it's Linton's point off of the Tegan Cher kill.
That's a tough call right there, but nice job for her to read it.
Linton HMB's 25 points away from making history. Third set in the championship game coming up.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Welcome to No Apologies, your after-hours oasis of sanity. God, your ego is so tiny and fragile. I'm Rick Becker.
And I'm Lori Hins.
Make no mistake, folks, we lost. Again, we lost the war in Afghanistan. Dynamic. There's nothing wrong with rattling the cages of the old guard.
Your retreat begins at 9 Central on Beck News and online at beck.news.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell. Cancel culture has not only affected myself and my pillow, but millions of you out there. Before all this started, I had already written in my memoir, I dedicate this book to anyone that's looking for hope. Well, right now, we're all looking for hope. I believe that my story is going to bring inspiration and hope to everyone. By the time you're done reading my book, you will believe that with God, all things are possible. To thank you all for your support, I'm offering some of my best prices ever on MyPillow products, including this exclusive bundle. You get my book and these 5 MyPillows. They all have beautiful scenes and verses from the Bible, such as Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. This 6-pack bundle is regularly $219. Now it's just $99.98 and free shipping with your promo code. Go to mypillow.com and use the promo code on your screen or call the 1-800 number below. Thank you and God bless.
Howdy, folks. It's a Caroline Cafe. I reckon it's time you're due for a hearty meal. So saddle up for the day with one of our Hey Bossin' breakfast homemade soups. Fill your grill at our salad bar. Sink your teeth into our famous Caroline burger and barbecue ribs. Top it off with spur rattling pie with a calm roll that's sure to put a smile on even the toughest outlaws. Shake the dirt off the boots each night and warm up with the game. Tell them about it, Stacy.
I can't wait to see you at the county line.
Beck TV is known as reliable, exceptional, and exclusive. And now it's also the best of the best. Thank you for making Beck TV the best local television station in our community. Beck not only broadcasts the most live and local sporting events in the region, it's also the largest producer of diverse statewide news, opinion, and entertainment. Not getting what you want from the mainstream media? Not happy with your current cable? Do what everyone else is doing and turn to Beck. Television the way it's supposed to be.
One of the heartbeats of the team for Linton HMB is Gracie Schumacher. She's proven it tonight.
Yeah, she's done a great job, and one thing she does, she gets so excited for her hitters, and she just loves. She's having fun out there. She's Coach Richter's niece, So I think a little bit of the emotion must run in the family. They both get super excited if you watch Coach Richter on the side here.
And Schumacher can be so calm in moments, and then other moments she's showing that emotion and letting her teammates know it. It just lifts everybody up.
Yeah, nice job at using it at the right times.
She has set up her hitters to perfection today. They lead 2-0 here in the state title game. Looking for back-to-back championships.
I think that went off her face.
Here's Richter. Slides one down. She has a match best 9 kills.
Nice control there. She just finds the floor with the ball. She doesn't even need a full swing there. She just knows where she's aiming. She's got a lot of control.
And there's Schumacher standing, feet glued to the floor.
Yep,
perfect set.
Moving.
Pop over by Lucas. Schumacher near the net, gives Richter a chance. Running start for Crockett.
I don't think that was touched.
That gives a point to the Jaguars.
Yep, credit to their defense to keep this ball alive and stay aggressive with it.
That's what you have to do, right? Against Linton, you have to have relentless defense, even if it doesn't reward you offensively with big kills.
Yep. Relentless defense, relentless offense. And belief that you can do it. I think we need to see these Northern Cass players believe they can do it. They're very capable. They've done it before. They're in a state title. They have all the weapons to do it.
They had a lead in set 2 before Linton HMB roared back, took it 25-22.
And much closer than set 1, so we've seen improvements.
And set 1 was a 13-point victory for Linton HMB. Now they're going back to those swingers on the outside.
Yep.
As Tegan Scher picks up her 7th kill tonight.
Nice serve. She just floats this one right over the net into that short served area. And the thing is, she can hit you deep too, so you got to be ready for both.
Only 4 aces for Linton today, but Richter has 2 of them. Northern Cass's defense has been ready for it.
She's one of the best servers in the state.
Gives one back. This is just the 2nd ever state title appearance for Northern Cass. They won it all back in 2013. Block came to play on that one.
Yeah, nice job by them to get hands on that. And they've been effective. I mean, their block has done well, trying to slow this ball down or contain it.
Emma Lucas with her first rejection tonight.
Nice job to move that ball back to your right side.
But it's like clockwork. Haas, Schumacher, swing.
Yep.
This time it's Bosch.
Yep, she's doing a nice job. She's just opened them up so much more offensively because she's so mobile, she's strong, she's a hard hitter. You can't overlook her, and then you've got these 2 outsides coming, and then you've got another Bosch coming in, and she's just as dynamic as Shaylee. Nice dig by Northern Cass.
There's Lucas, brings the power, converts.
Yep. And like we said, they might not see the ball just hit the floor as much tonight as they're used to, but it's plays like that where you're swinging it. Yeah, they're going to get some hands on it, but if they can't control it, a kill's a kill.
Yeah, Northern Cass pretty used to seeing that hard swing go down and nobody else touches it, but you're right, Linton's defense has that capability of changing it.
Yep, so just stay patient, keep swinging, it's working. It's working when you swing.
Lucas wins that battle again. Schumacher the set, outside to Scher. There's a double block they're putting on Scher now.
Yep. And they're getting hands on stuff, so their block is working.
Can they turn it to points?
Now swing, yep. Linton does such a nice job of hitting the setter.
This time they attack Scher defensively.
Yep, and look at, they swing, they swing, they swing. It's gonna fall, it's gonna fall. Your block has a chance of keeping the ball in the air, and your defense can keep it in the air. Keep swinging.
Oh yeah, the Northern Cass defense is, as we've seen, Erickson and company have shown defensively they can hold the fort down to lead offense.
Yep.
The rotation this defense has put on today has been impressive. Hast equally as impressive.
Wow.
3 Lions there. Can Cher boot it over? Yes. Look how fast Richter gets up after diving for it too, and then it leads to a Cher pounce.
Nice swing. That get-up recovery time goes away with a few years.
Look at that, 3 diving for it.
Yep. They cover the ground so well.
Did you just call yourself old, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Only my students do that.
It took me a second, but I thought you made a comment and jab at yourself.
Just in general. It's harder to get up.
Cher again. That is such a big part of her game.
It's almost a signature shot for her. She is such a nice job of cutting that ball cross court. And if you let her get going on that, she will hurt you.
And there were 2 blockers, one in the middle, and then one on the far side. She went through all 4 of them.
Yep, she drops her thumb and she hits that sharp angle.
There's a positive sign, Sand in the middle.
Yep, nice response. Setting it up, we're seeing more swings. We're seeing some aggressive swings on this Northern Cass side.
Well, Sand in her junior season, not only has she been effective in the service line, but blocking and up front in the kill department.
Yep, and one thing, it's kind of funny watching her because next to some of her teammates, she's not the tallest player out there, but you forget, you know what, she can play and she can swing.
And she's one of the best to do it in the blocking department.
Yep.
She's right there again.
So,
and Nick, she has 102 blocks this year. She's 2 away from the school record.
Yeah, well, she might get there tonight, especially if she's going to play like this. And they need her.
A total of 14 blocks in the state tournament.
Wow.
That's how many some teams have within a 4-week stretch in a season.
Right.
And now she affects the swing from Bosch.
Yeah, maybe didn't block it, but because of what she's doing, it causes that ball to be a point for them.
Now she's a force. First-year starter.
You wouldn't know it.
No, Coach Johnson said she's improved every match.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
can see it.
very, very on display. And now here's a chance for the Jaguars to put Linton HMB back, but Jamie Richter knows that can't happen. She burns a timeout. State championship, Linton up 2-0, looking for a sweep in a back-to-back championship.
Already streaming Amazon Prime? Now you can stream your favorite TV channels too. Drop your clunky set-top box and switch to the Epic IPTV app. Available only on the Beck Lightband Internet. Our flexible Epic IPTV comes with all your favorite channels. Not to mention, it has unlimited cloud DVR. Watch all your favorite shows without limitations. Call Beck Communications at 888-475-2361. Grab your Epic IPTV login and start enjoying your epic home entertainment. Only on Beck Lightband Internet.
Beck Lightband Internet is the fastest internet service in North Dakota, outpacing speeds in the largest cities nationwide. Beck Communications planned and built Lightband Internet to bring you a superior, more valuable customer experience. We connect you to family, business, education, and entertainment without restrictions or speed limits. Beck Lightband Internet handles all your digital needs without throttling your connection to the world. Beck Communications, valuable digital connections in rural North Dakota.
Elise Sand has been elite in this state tournament. She's now 2 blocks away from a school record in her junior season, but now she's starting to swing with confidence on the offensive end.
Yeah, she's creating points both offensively and defensively. Nice hit here. So she's a presence at the net. Really sparked this Northern Cass team.
She's helped lead them to a 3-point advantage in set 3.
There she is again.
Clockwork with her in the middle.
Yep. Give her the ball.
Set it up for Crockett. Rockets a swing down.
Job. It really feels like this Northern Cass defense and offense is coming alive as they start to believe they can compete a little bit more. Each set they've improved, 11 points, 22 points now, a 4-point lead, which is their biggest of the night.
Erickson's starting to feel it, passing to Sand and to Crockett, and now Sand is putting her foot down.
Yep, willing her team forward.
1 away from the team record for blocks in a season.
Lots of opportunity to have it. Wow, what a save.
My goodness, this Northern Cass defense.
Nice job by, that was Russ to read that.
There's Sand offensively, she attacks. This is the best
set.
stretch.
Yeah, this is her set right here. blocks, kills, opening up the net. I mean, she used the net a little bit there, but nice job. And again, look at Rust on that dig.
The defense just setting up Northern Cass's attack.
I didn't think they were going to talk that one out.
Outside, Geffro haven't called her name too much here in set 2. She wants a tip. There's no tip.
I don't know that there was anybody who could touch that one.
Well, the refs agree with you, Nick. It's a 14-7 lead. Northern Cass's largest of the night.
Yep.
Good net camera angle. Doesn't look like anybody touched.
No.
Share off the fingertips of the front line, and Sand wanted that one back.
Maybe not a kill she thought she'd get, but a kill nonetheless.
She'll take it, number 11, which is a match best tonight.
She might be the shortest hitter on the court, but that hasn't stopped her.
She might be, but you're right. There has not been anything that's stopped Tegan Scher this year.
Nope.
Sends it over here. Sand fakes, Crockett launches out.
She's aiming for that same cross-court spot. I really like the idea. Didn't execute the way she wanted, but you're gonna have to take some risks like that if you want to win this one. So I hope she keeps swinging for there.
And with the lead that you have, it's okay.
Yep, yep. Stay aggressive with it. Don't play not to lose, play to win.
Seen more movement in the third set from Linton HMB's defense.
Yep. A nice read there. Wow, really nice digs from both sides.
Schumacher, Bosch, and Richter were going toward the same spot.
Yep. A rare miss by Gracie Schumacher on that set, landing kind of in the middle. And there are swings that you want to take from that spot, so I don't know which hitter was calling for that ball.
And how about this front line now? Bringing back Jensen in with Crockett for Northern Cass.
Yep, nice.
Along with Austin.
Nice serve.
Richter destroys. She's calling for a tip as well. Nothing there.
I didn't see a touch, but I didn't think it was going to go out. Ooh, that's pretty close.
Ooh.
That's pretty close. You got to remember, he's got an angle on that line, so he can see the smallest of gaps where the crowd obviously doesn't like the call, but they're not in position to make the call.
And there are a lot of Linton fans in the building today.
Yep.
A lot of could-be refs, right? As Geffro sends down a swing.
Well, they're all welcome to join if they'd like.
It's not an easy business.
It is not. We have a shortage.
I like it. Promoting some opportunities.
Yep.
That was Geffro with her 4th kill. Schumacher up for Bosch.
Oh, nice read there.
Here comes Crockett.
You know, it never really feels like Linton is out of system because they have so many options in the front and back.
And how quickly they move, too.
Yep, and they're all moving at all times.
Right back into system.
Yep.
One touch. Schumacher the save, still gives Richter a chance. Out to Geffro, taps in. It's a save from Northern Cass. Richmond.
Nice hustle play.
Richter trying to end this rally. Yes, she does.
Some really nice plays by both teams. Both liberos getting in on digs. Both all hitters. I think we saw middle, right side, outside, and all of them. So timeout here for Northern Cass.
Chem Electric is here to remind you to make safety your #1 priority on the farm this and every season. With over 550 annual deaths, farming is one of the most dangerous professions. Always be aware of your surroundings and dress accordingly. Hazards on the farm can both be seen and unseen. Whether it's dangerous augers or underground power lines, dangers come in all shapes and sizes. So slow down, look up and around, and be safe this season. Your life depends on it. This farm safety message brought to you by Chem Electric.
Excellent shot of the Bismarck Event Center in the venue for the Class B and A state tournaments. Did an excellent job by the entire venue. They've done an excellent job keeping everything in order. Most of the matches have started pretty close to on time, so getting everybody from the exhibit hall back to the main arena has made everybody happy.
Yes. One thing I just want to add quick, we were talking about officials here. Our down official, Janice Girding, was the official volleyball official of the year for the state of North Dakota this year. So excellent refs we have running this match.
Well, we know why she's here.
Yeah.
Know why she's in the championship game. Congratulations to her. Now attacking from the outside, that's Austin. Good to see Austin make her presence felt. She had just 25 kills entering this match on the season. She has 3 tonight.
Yeah, she's done a nice job. She's gotten the ball quite a few times.
Front line of Northern Cass starting to figure out some of those touches from Shaylee Bosch. There's Erickson setting it up. There's Bosch, tools the block. Northern Cass trying to keep its season alive, but Shaylee Bosch has other plans.
Nice job by Bosch. Lots of really good volleys. This is state championship night, and both teams making some really great plays tonight.
Ooh, just the smarts.
Nice job to read that. So kill for Bosch, reading that, moving it away from kind of that cluster of Northern Cass defenders.
The cluster's right. They've been packed into that spot.
Yep.
Bosch is starting to shine.
She's going both directions. I've been curious. She's hit that right side really well a couple of times. I want to see her hit this other quarter, and she did it.
Schumacher, that's just too easy.
Well, she's got all these hitters. She's like, well, it's my turn to get a kill.
Watch her eyes.
Yeah, doesn't even move.
She already knew where she was going with it.
Yep, great read by her as a setter.
That's her second dump today. There's a point in the middle from Jensen.
Jensen doing a nice job. I keep saying they got to keep swinging. They got to keep getting her the ball. And when she swings, it's produced results.
She had 5 kills in the second set, none before that one here in the third.
Yep, and they're going to need her. Oh, nice serve.
Puts Linton NCMB into a scramble.
Yep, I like Crockett. She does a really nice job. She leads the team in aces. I think she gets a little bit overlooked, but she's got some power on her hits and a really nice serve. A really great leader for this team.
Yeah, she is a serving specialist too.
And she's a junior, so we could see her back again.
Absolutely. Richter spills one over. The Linton HMB's won 36 matches, every single one of those by sweep. They've lost 2 matches, a 5-setter to this Northern Cass team, and a 2-0 loss to Thompson.
Early in the tournament?
Early in the season in a tournament. So every time they've won, they've swept.
Yep.
But it is the championship match, and this Northern Cass team is not giving up at all. They are an authority right now in the third set.
Showed up to play. When you're seeing swings, blocks, hustle plays on both sides. That might have gone out.
Schumacher for Bosch. There's miscommunication.
You know, one thing my assistant and I talk about, we have a couple of players that always want the ball. And it helps avoid situations like that. So we love it. We like when you want the ball. Go get it. It's yours. It's, you know, I want it, mine. Go get it.
We've seen that a couple times from Linton in this set.
Yep.
Sand. Sand again. Oh my goodness, she almost popped that in.
I like where she was going with
Yeah.
it. I like that decision, just a little bit wide.
Had that stuck in, would have been impressive, but the defense again. Richter, pass not on the floor, so Richter fills that spot.
Nice swing.
Schumacher keeps it going.
That's a lot of jumps. Just watching her.
Now Lucas.
Nice job. Some of these look like they might sail out. It's hard to tell, though. We're at a tough angle.
We're still going. Lytton HMB closing in. Just a 3-point set after Northern Cass was leading by 7.
She gets the kill, and somebody was in the net.
Timeout, Northern Cass. A 7-point lead is down to 2 in the third set of the championship match.
This game on the Beck Sports Network is presented by the following: Farmers Union Insurance, Dakota Community Bank and Trust, Bell Bank, West Dakota Chevy Dealers, BASF, we create chemistry, Women's Way, Beck Communications Cooperative.
We couldn't do what we do here at Beck Sports without our guy Jesse Schwab. It's his birthday today, celebrating not only the state tournament, but his birthday. It's a big one for him, and we appreciate everything Jesse Schwab does for us. It's a good day to have your birthday.
Yeah.
State title games.
Yep. Nothing better.
Class A was a victory for Century. Once again, they swept BHS.
Yep. There's so much experience in their program.
Yeah.
Took a leaf out of her book this summer. Coach asked to pull with some of her practice stuff, and we really liked what we saw with it. So
it's a pretty smart move, Coach.
Yeah, thanks. I will thank her and give her credit for that.
20-18 here in set 3. Northern Cass trying to hold on and send us to a 4th set. Tegan Scher found the line somehow.
That is her shot. I might be a little bit jealous, I'll admit it. If I could do that, it'd be nice. Must be a practice thing.
It's a 12-6 Linton run to pull within 1. 14-7 Northern Cass led. Tegan Scher plops one over.
Some miscommunication. This Northern Cass team just got to settle.
There we go. It's tied at 20. This building is ready to explode.
Yep. And what a great place to hold this state tournament. It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it here.
Crowd turnout's been phenomenal. Everything's been awesome as Bosch right down in front of the line.
So the first lead of this set, I believe, for Linton, or first lead in quite a while.
Northern Cass out of timeouts. Linton has 1 to go. There's Sand, she's blocked, but it doesn't matter. Picks up another point. 5 kills for her.
So this Northern Cass team brings a lot of great players back. They've been really fun to watch tonight. They have some, all tournament, all weekend really. They have some great hitters, blockers. A really bright future for them. And not out of it yet.
So now Addison Rust on the service line. Bosch with the tool of the block. Schumacher sets it up. Scher has done such a good job of that today. She has 14 kills to lead all scorers.
She's a phenomenal outside. Really fun to watch her.
Beating the block. Linton HMB is 2 points away from back-to-back titles.
And I'm going to tell Northern Cass what I've been saying all night. Get some swings, get some swings. You have nothing to lose. Go down swinging and put yourselves in a chance to still be, you're still in this match. Make some swings here.
Peak anxiety here in the Bismarck Event Center. Swing
There's
down,
one.
and it's a great one by Lucas.
1 swing, 1 kill. Keep attacking to get back in this match.
Bosch.
Nice swing by Bosch here.
Match point. Linton HMB. Before that, there's an official's timeout. They're saying, hey, we can't let the players on the bench go onto the court as far as they are. So Jamie Richter has to let her squad know, hey, stay there for a second.
Is that what they're telling her? Look, she's icing her own server here. Maybe not a server who's a 5-year starter. It might not matter.
Linton HMB 1 point away from back-to-back state champions. There's Crockett. Gracie Schumacher sets for Kim Geffro, and that does it from Bismarck. Back-to-back state champions. The Linton HMB Lions etch their name into the history books. Just the 6th team to ever win back-to-back titles in the Class B ranks.
What a great way to finish.
25-22 for Jamie Richter and company. Wow. We'll come back with our Women's Way postgame show. Linton HMB, your victors.
This game on the Beck Sports Network is presented by the following: Farmers Union Insurance, Dakota Community Bank and Trust, Bell Bank, West Dakota Chevy Dealers, BASF, we create chemistry, Women's Way, Back Communications Cooperative.
It's now time for the post-game report, brought to you by Women's Way. A clean sweep of the tournament field, and that is oh so sweet. Mother and daughter embrace with back-to-back state titles. Jamie Richter and J.C. Richter. Linton HMB wins it for 2 straight years. Let's tap into the public address announcer as the award ceremony about to start here in Bismarck.
For the High School Coaches Association. Presenting the award today is Ron Metz, NDHSCA President. Ladies and gentlemen, the Senior Athlete of the Year Award is presented by the North Dakota High School Coaches Association and sponsored by Powerade of North Dakota. The 2021-2022 NDHSCA Powerade Senior Athlete of the Year in the sport of Class B volleyball is J.C. Richter of Linton HMB. The North Dakota High School Coaches Association Coach of the Year is announced at the completion of the state competition for every sport. A plaque or ring sponsored by Subway will be presented at the North Dakota High School Coaches Association Coaches Convention that will be held in Mandan at the Baymont in July of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021-2022 NDHSCA Subway Coach of the Year in the sport of Class B volleyball, as selected by their colleagues, is Jamie Richter of Linton HMB. Presenting the awards today are Farmers Union Insurance Representative Jed Gear of Bismarck and the NDHSAA Distinguished Student Brooke Anderson from Rugby, as well as Rich Deagle, NDHSAA Board Member from Kidder County. We would like to thank the NDHSAA premier sponsor North Dakota Farmers Union Insurance and supporting sponsor Vision Zero for their sponsorship of the NDHSAA sports and activities. Would the captains from Northern Cass please come forward to receive your runner-up team trophy, followed by team members to accept your individual team plaques. Would the captains from Linton HMB please come forward to receive your second consecutive Class B Volleyball State Championship trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the NDHSAA Class B Volleyball Championship Match Awards ceremony.
They were tabbed the Dream Team last year, 25-0 performance and a state championship. Linton HMB Dream Team 2.0 gets it done with a sweep of Northern Cass to put a bow on the second straight Class B state title. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Class B All-State Tournament team. Nick, this is an impressive field. Everybody across the board more than deserving, and there are a ton of Linton HMB names on there. J.C. Richter, Shaylee Bosch, Tegan Scher, Gracie Schumacher, and Callie Haas, almost their entire starting lineup.
But when you sweep 2 state tournaments in a row, they're 18-0 in set play in state tournaments. That's unreal. It's unbelievable. So nice job by them. Very deserving of being on that. And how do you pick one out? I mean, they've all been, so they can all hit, they can pass, they can score, but they do it together. They're such a team, and you could see that and feel that throughout this match and throughout this tournament.
So Linton places the most on the all-state tournament team. Langdon has a couple. Morgan Freege, Jalen Swanson on the list as well. Northern Cass, Josie Jensen with Crockett, Emma Lucas also on the list. Kate Zimmer from Kenmare, and a couple of Thompson Tommies.
And Brenna Strokeland from Kenmare as well.
And Brenna Strokeland, yes, from Kenmare. There is a very loaded class right there for the all-state tournament team from Bismarck. This was an amazing ride. We're glad you joined us. We'll take a break, come back, and name our player of the game. There's a ton of talent to choose from. We'll name her when we come back.
At the heart of every small town are the people that live there and the businesses that serve them. From sporting events to 4-H, Lions clubs to hospital foundations, Bassett Motors has worked for the past 23 years to make sure the heart of its area small towns continues to be the people. With over 15 employees, Bassett Motors prides itself on small town service with personal attention. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Howdy folks, it's a Caroline Cafe. I reckon it's time you're due for a hearty meal. So saddle up for the day with one of our hay horse and breakfast homemade soups. Fill your grill at our salad bar, sink your teeth into our famous Caroline burger and barbecue ribs. Top it off with spur rattling pie with a calm roll that's sure to put a smile on even the toughest outlaws. Shake the dirt off the boots each night and warm up with the game. Tell them about it, Stacy.
I can't wait to see you at the county line.
Ag producers, North Dakota's electric cooperatives remind you to watch for electric hazards. When operating large equipment, your local electric cooperative recommends using a spotter and maintaining distance of 10 feet from power lines in all directions at all times. And always consider down lines energized. Your local electric cooperative's priority is safety, the safety of their employees and you, their members. Stay safe, stay watchful. This message is brought to you by North Dakota's electric cooperatives.
NISC's culture is great in many different aspects. I like that we all have a sense of wanting to help each other out.
NISC actually means what we say. We've got our shared values, our principles of personal development from integrity to all relationships. We stand by those.
There's an encouraging and friendly atmosphere here that it's just kind of fun to be.
Already streaming Amazon Prime? Now you can stream your favorite TV channels too. Drop your clunky set-top box and switch to the Epic IPTV app. Available only on the Beck Lightband Internet. Our flexible Epic IPTV comes with all your favorite channels. Not to mention, it has unlimited cloud DVR. Watch all your favorite shows without limitations. Call Beck Communications at 888-475-2361. Grab your Epic IPTV login and start enjoying your epic home entertainment. Only on Beck Lightband Internet.
Beck Lightband Internet is the fastest internet service in North Dakota, outpacing speeds in the largest cities nationwide. Beck Communications planned and built Lightband Internet to bring you a superior, more valuable customer experience. We connect you to family, business, education, and entertainment without restrictions or speed limits. Beck Lightband Internet handles all your digital needs without throttling your connection to the world. Beck Communications, valuable digital connections in rural North Dakota.
Today's player of the game is brought to you by Pettibone Farmers Union Oil and CHS Nutrition, together providing high-quality payback mineral and feed supplements for your cattle operation and second-to-none nutrition services, including forage sampling and ration balancing. Contact Pettibone Farmers Union Oil or CHS Nutrition today. Welcome back to the post-game show. We're naming our player of the game here today on the Farmers Union Oil Company, Pettibone, and CHS Nutrition post-game, and it's J.C. Richter. She was just named Senior Athlete of the Year, picked up 11 more kills tonight to lead her team to a state championship for the second straight year. And we were happy to bring it to you here on Beck Sports. We're with her mom and the head coach of Linton HMB, Jamie. Thanks for joining us here on the post-game show. Congratulations once again.
Thank you. Thank you. It's pretty exciting.
And this is just another title for you, second straight year. When that ball went down for the final time here tonight, what was running through your mind?
Oh, my heart just sank. I mean, I'm just so proud of these kids. They're fighters. They're fighters, and I knew when we were down by 7 points, they were not going to give up. And we knew we'd have to come back a couple points here and there in each rally, and they did it.
And with the team led by your daughter, by Tegan Scher, with all these senior players on the team, it seems like no matter how many times you go to one option, there's somebody else that can fill a void. How important were all of those seniors?
That was the key all year. Like, it was about balancing the attack and utilizing our whole team. Like, I feel that is the key to our state championship this year and last year. It's just the fact that we don't have weaknesses on the court. They know it, they trust each other, and it's all about playing as one.
Well, Jamie, go enjoy this one with your team.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
That's head coach Jamie Richter with Linton HMB, second straight title for the Lions in this Class B tournament, taking it against Northern Cass, defeating the Jaguars 25-11, 25-22, and 25-22. What a performance for Jamie Richter and company to pick up their second straight state championship. Before we take off, Nick Tice, final thoughts here today as Linton HMB is winners for 2 straight seasons.
You know, I think there's a lot of things to be learned from watching them. Their passing is just so strong, and their setter doesn't have to move. It'd be a fun job to be if you don't have to move that much. And that's what wins in volleyball, being able to pass, serve and serve receive is what we talk about all season. I'm sure Coach Richter talks about it. You look at her daughter and how good of a passer she is. So really fun team to watch. Northern Cass, really fun to watch as well. They played a great tournament and a great season, so I hope they don't hang their heads because they have a lot of weapons and a lot of talent as well.
And the Jaguars only 2 losses all season, one of those in this championship game, both to Linton HMB. The Lions victorious for the second straight year in the Class B state title game. Jamie Richter wins Coach of the Year, J.C. Richter Player of the Year, and what a performance. They'll miss these seniors, Richter, Scher, Geffro, Haas, all graduating, but they celebrate in the sweetest of fashion from Bismarck. For our entire crew, this entire tournament, we're so thankful for everybody who's put on with this production. Patrick Conte, Cole Dennis, Jesse Schwab, Ryan Bradley, Zach Hoffner, Jordan Lowry, Jordan Hassler, everybody who's gone through it. David Sugarman, Chris Clayton. For my broadcast partner, Nick Tice, I'm Mick Tidrow signing off. Jamie Richter is victorious and a champion once again. Linton HMB back-to-back state champs. Thanks for joining us all week long in Bismarck.